I was getting the itch. I was feeling a little bit antsy because it's true, I'm an addict. I'm addicted to making fun of Justin Sane of Anti-Flag, okay? Now earlier on, all those allegations came out about the guy, but even earlier than that, he put out a record with his band and went on tour. And there hasn't really been any updates to warrant making fun of this loser again, but I thought I would listen to that record that he put out, so then that would give me an excuse to make fun of this guy a little bit, maybe push him around, maybe shove him in a locker or two. But before we do that, I'm going to introduce myself. Hey, how's it going? I'm the friendly neighborhood gatekeeper, Dan Frampton, and how's about you like, comment, and subscribe? Leave a couple pancakes down there in the comment section if you wish. You can support monetarily too if you want, with a super thanks, or even by joining the channel. Okay, with all that out of the way, let's start making fun of this guy, okay? So this record came out earlier this year in January of 2023, and it was called The Lies They Tell Our Children, okay? This guy has the audacity to even have like a message to stand behind, even though he's making it up. It's clear that all these guys' words are super hollow, okay? This guy's the phoniest guy in the world, and the guy that I'm talking about is the lead singer of this band, the lead singer of Anti-Flag, Justin Sane. He's a big, creepy loser, okay? So the first song on this tacky, phony piece of trash is called Sold Everything, and it's just like this jangly little protest song that's going to introduce us to the record, okay? And it has a whole bunch of really cliche woes all over this, okay? So I'm thinking, oh my god, are these guys just going to be putting woes all over this thing to compensate for being able to write a good melody? So then we get into the second song, Modern Meta Medicine, and it's like, oh yeah, okay, they're definitely going to be doing this whole woes thing. There's woes all over this, but now they're doing it with edgy metal riffs, okay? They're throwing in the F word, so you know that they are bad boys, okay? So then we're going to be going on to track number 3. This thing is called Laugh, Cry, Smile, Die, featuring Shane from Silverstein. We're going to get some screaming in this one. They're like, hey, we're more than just a punk rock band. We're a little bit hardcore. We like to scream our little faces off and do little cute little gallop beats. So just like a power metal song, this thing gets us galloping in, but then we just get woe after woe after woe. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why are you doing this? And then all of a sudden, an F word. You're throwing in some F-bombs to make sure that I know that you are very, very edgy and know how to get your point across with poignancy, okay? I think it is so lame. We're 3 songs into this utter piece of trash right now, and it's just tired trope after tired trope. It's so corporate and homogenized. How did Anti-Flag even cultivate an audience of punk rockers when they're sounding like this watered down, washed up piece of garbage? Then they have this song called The Fight of Our Lives, and I don't know how they got Tim from Rise Against and Brian from Bad Religion on this thing, but they did, and they couldn't salvage it. This thing sucked so much. This is just a bunch of arena cock and jock rock, okay? Not my cup of tea, not anyone's cup of tea. I don't think anybody's listening to this record. This stuff is so bad. And the hook, Fight for Our Lives, might be the lamest hook line that I've ever heard. This thing is so tired and just shows me that you put in no effort here. Whoa, 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 Fight of Our Lives, so lame. And then of course, these clowns have an arena rock song called Imperialism. That is the most Anti-Flag thing that I've ever heard in my life, okay? Now, how can these two things exist simultaneously? Well, the answer to that is they can't, and they shouldn't, but Anti-Flag somehow force them together, okay? They're like, hey, we're gonna be corporate, homogenized pieces of crap, but also warn you about the dangers of imperialism, okay? Bad stuff, very fake, and of course, this thing is just littered with woes all over the place. We almost made it the whole song without a single woe, but near the end, it's just like a bazillion woes, okay? And then we get this song called Victory or Death, We Gave 'Em Hell. And this thing just starts off with the corniest little piano intro, and then just sounds like Dropkick Murphys if the Dropkicks sucked, okay? And then we get to the bridge, and what's that I hear? Is that a little bit of bagpipes out there in the distance? Just in case you didn't know who these guys were ripping off right now, they had to throw in some bagpipes. And then we get to song number 7. I'm almost there. I almost got my way through this entire record, but finally it seems like they're gonna let up with the woes. There are no woes in this song, but it is by far the worst song so far. It's called The Hazardous. It's just plain and simple a bad song, okay? No redeeming qualities whatsoever. Poorly written, poorly performed. You know what a bad song is. Then moving on to the next song, it's called Shallow Graves featuring Trey Burt. And I have no idea how they made a song worse than the one before it, but they did. This thing is more boring. This thing is more plain. But this is 2 songs back to back without any woes, okay? They're not going whoa over any type of thing, but it's almost like the woes are used as a crutch because they know that's what they need to make something that's even half listenable. Then we move on to the song Work and Struggle, where these guys are just gonna pander to the people that they want in their corner. The blue collar, you know, the working class. They're out there being like, we understand the work, we understand the struggle. You can walk with us. We can be your champions, okay? We'll light up our torch, raise it high, and we'll blaze our glory all the way through, okay? And then they have this song called Never Ever. It's the 10th track on this goddamn forsaken piece of crap, and for some reason they got Stacey D of Bad Cop wrangled in here. I have no idea why. She's obviously the best part of this song, but even she can't save it. It's a 4-minute and 40-second song, and these guys can't even maintain interest for 30 seconds, let alone 4 minutes and 30 seconds. What were they thinking? This is an insane choice to make. But I do have some bad news to report. The woes are back and woeier than ever. And then finally, oh my god, mercilessly, we're finally at the last track, song number 11, called Only in My Head, and we get emo woes this time. Just as many woes as before, but this time with a bit of an emo flavor, okay? You can really smell the hair swoops coming off this thing. Awful record from front to back, not a single redeeming quality, very corporate, homogenized, idealized, and shoved down your throat. It's disgusting. Even if those allegations against Justin Sane didn't come out this year, this would still be the worst record of the year. If you haven't listened to it yet, please don't. I listened to it, so you don't have to. You can trust everything that I said in here. Don't you even worry. Alright, I'm gonna get out of here right now. Again, please like, comment, and subscribe. Leave a couple pancakes down there if you could. If you want to get caught up on the anti-flag situation, I'll leave a couple videos right here. And until my next upload, watch these uploads. Okay, see you later.